Dawkins was born in 1938 to Francis and Henry Dawkins and grew up in a middle-class suburb of Detroit. At age 11, Pete was successfully treated for polio, which at that time was responsible for crippling thousands of once active, healthy children. From this inauspicious start, he earned a scholarship to Cranbrook High School, where he excelled in football, baseball, and academics well enough to be accepted at Yale University. But Pete was destined for a different future. At West Point, Pete distinguished himself as team captain, brigade commander, president of his class, and a starman at the academy, a feat only one cadet has yet to accomplish. However, it was his work on the football field that got first noticed, in kind of a big way.
Dawkins was superb. On the rain-soaked, sloppy field, he scored 4 touchdowns. It rained all right. Army touchdowns. West Point 45, South Carolina 8. Caldwell's pitch to Dawkins and the latter's sensational gallop to the goal produced a spectacular 72-yard score. The third quarter was nearly over when Caldwell passed to Dawkins, and Pete went on for a 24-yard gain. Then came one of the electrifying plays of the season. Caldwell loosed a pinpoint pass. Captain Dawkins took it on the dead run, raced away. A desperation tackle jostled him at the 10, but he regained stride and scored. In a sensational last-minute comeback, Army beat Rice 14-7 and marched on undefeated.
Peter, I have a great privilege today to present to you on behalf of the 3,700 members of the greatest athletic club in the country, the Downtown AC, the much-coveted Heisman Trophy Award. Now there's another man in the room I'm sure is just as proud as you are, and I'd like to have your father come over and extend his congratulations to you.
Congratulations, Pete, on this very special occasion. Today I'm a very proud father.
Thank you very much.
Subsequently, Pete was drafted by the Baltimore Colts of the National Football League. But he had another option to fall back on. The Yank at Oxford decided to try rugby, earned 2 degrees, and even found time to tip a few with the lads. He stunned Oxford's rival and a highly regarded Cambridge team with a new rugby weapon, throwing what is now known as the torpedo or overhand pass.
To Bass, beautifully taken to Silk, to Adcock, to Ware.
And his military career in earnest. Parachute, ranger training, and Vietnamese language school prepared him for 2 tours in Vietnam. Pete served as a senior advisor to the Vietnamese 1st Airborne Battalion, and then later he worked in the pacification program.
My years in uniform, I was an airborne ranger, commands in the 82nd Airborne, 101st Airborne. Taught me so many things, but the one thing that stands out, it's about a team, and that's what results in real accomplishment. Get ready and go Army!
Pete earned 2 degrees from Princeton University, including his PhD. He was also the principal author of An Army People Want, which was the blueprint for the all-volunteer force. He is a graduate of the United States Army War College as well. He was promoted to the rank of Brigadier General and served as acting director of the Strategy Plans and Policies Directorate. General Dawkins retired from the U.S. Army in 1983, where he still had a few more worlds to conquer. In 1984, the former Army general, captain of the West Point football team, and now captain of industry, was working in New York City for Lehman Brothers. Pete Dawkins has enjoyed a long career in business that is as distinguished as his athletic, academic, and military careers. He became deeply committed to what he called the business of rebuilding a rusting America while working at Lehman Brothers. He went on to run for the United States Senate, worked for Bain & Company, served as vice chairman of Citigroup Private Bank, and is a senior advisor at Virtu Financial. Pete Dawkins walked onto the parade field of the United States Military Academy and ran his way to immortality on its football field. For most, a Heisman Trophy award would be the crowning achievement of a man's life. But for Pete Dawkins, it was just the beginning. Pete Dawkins is defined in many ways. He is known as a Heisman winner, Rhodes Scholar, Ranger, General, White House Fellow, businessman. But his classmates at the Academy summed him up simply by saying, "We have stood in awe of this man."
Course, attention! Course, attention! There. Oh, wow. What time? March!
I got sunshine on a cloudy day, and when it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? I'm talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey I got a sweeter song, baby, than the birds in the trees. Oh, well, I guess you say, what can you say? Well, it's talking about my girl. Oh, I'm talking about my girl, my girl.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. My girl. Got the month of May, my girl. My girl. Talking about my girl. With my girl.